So, what you smoking?
You want to start off with introductions, or you just want to hop right
Oh,
into smoking?
yeah. I'm sorry. Hello. I'm Nate.
I'm Travis.
Welcome.
We're the Los Jerkos.
Yes.
God, this guy's jumpy today. Fuck. Like a fucking Columbine shooter.
Them dudes I watch video. They seem to have had nerves of steel. Oh boy.
Jumpy as fuck. Jumping the gun. We're getting racy here. As we said, Travis and Nate, Los Jerkos.
That's right. Show you right.
I'm hoping you have figured it out if you're this far into the episodes. But it's just nice to do an introduction.
That's right.
Instead of just jumping right into the topics like Nate wanted to do. It's kind of fucked up. He's still hopped up on Morels.
That's right.
So, today,
I
am smoking the Rocky Patel Year of the Snake. Yeah.
And I'm smoking the Rocky Patel Cigar Smoking World Championship.
Holy fuck, I forgot about that cigar.
I didn't. For this being a cigar that's like meant to smoke during a competition where you blaze, and try to get the long ash or smoke the longest, or however that competition went, I forget. But this is a fucking good cigar, bro. It really is a good smoke.
It was okay. I haven't had that Vitola, little baby boy. I had a big one, big juicy boy.
Oh, and this cigar that I'm smoking is brought to you my boy Adam. Thank you, baby. I really appreciate
Ass
it.
baby.
Ass baby.
What a sweet boy. He's just dishing out cigars. If you're ever like strapped for cigars, just reach out to Adam. He just dishes them out
yeah, man.
Like he has his own cigar line. Just kind of throws them out to everyone.
Adam should have his own fucking cigar line, bro. It would be all San Andres, though.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. Yeah, so the wrapper on this San Andres, the binder is Nicaraguan, and the filler is Honduran and Nicaraguan. Yeah. Or binder might be Honduran and Nicaraguan, and filler might just be Nicaraguan. But either way, fantastic little smoke, man.
I just learned something new. The wrapper on the Year of the Snake for Rocky Patel is different internationally and U.S.
Really?
So the wrapper for the U.S. is Nicaraguan Habano. The international is Nicaraguan Habano 2000 Oscuro. And then it's a Nicaraguan broadleaf binder and Honduran and Nicaraguan filler. It's dope.
This is your second time with the snake?
Yeah, I mean, it's the dragon, guys. I think he's just dicking us around. I think he just kind of said, you know what? I think the dragon has a Honduran binder and it's a full Nicaraguan filler. But
yeah,
he just kind of took the same formula, kind of flip-flopped it, and was like, hey, I got something different here. We're going to call it the Year of the Snake. I mean, snake is basically a baby dragon, right? Is that how that works?
Be. Sure.
Just an armless, legless dragon. Yeah, why not?
So, part of the reason we're smoking these cigars, not necessarily Rocky Patel.
I was just going to say.
Were you?
I was just going to say, not because we're smoking Rocky Patel. That's all pure coincidence.
It's all coincidence that we're both smoking Rocky Patel for this episode. But this episode is about novelty shit in the cigar world. Some novelty cigars,
all that
accessories,
all that
celebrity cigars. And that's what prompted me looking through my stash to smoke this one, because this one is an event cigar. It's got a novelty to it based on what it's meant for. And Travis, his little hot take here is I'm
on the fence. I feel like some people would agree. I know Steve Sacco agrees. So if Steve Sacco agrees, at least 25% of the cigar community might agree.
Yeah.
I think year ofs are getting out of hand. I think they're extremely gimmicky and kind of bullshitty now.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but I think they should have kept that shit for the Chinese market. Fuck you, ho. This is the U.S. USA.
That is true. I thought we were supposed to hate them motherfuckers. I think it's... Are we getting into this now? Yeah, let's get into it now. Fuck it. I think one of my least favorite gimmicks right now as the year ofs. I think it was okay. It's okay if, like, I don't put it past Davidoff to be like, oh, international, we're going to do a year of, whatever. That's fine. They pretty much invented it. I feel like now it's just kind of like a rat race, all the little fucking bottom feeders and shit jumping in, which is why I love Steve Saka's take where he goes, I'm going to create my own year of. I'm just going to make up year ofs.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Drew Estate was the second one to get in on that, weren't they?
Yeah, the king rat of the rat race.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, like Gurkha now, Gurkha's what they sued Davidoff for the year of line or something like that, saying, oh well, you took our name, which is year of the dragon, or I think is what the
is
one.
That what? That's what they sued over? No fucking way, bro.
Gurkha Davidoff settle year of the dragon lawsuit.
Oh my god.
We're gonna touch on news real quick. There wasn't much cool news, but this one's actually kind of funny. So the Gurkha Cigar Group versus Davidoff of Geneva sent a letter to the court asking for the case to be dismissed. Because essentially what they did was they tried to sue Davidoff for supposedly the owner of Gurkha. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his first name. It's Hansosha, I believe, is his last name. He owns a variety of dragon-related trademarks, including Dragon, Dragon Fire, Dragon Lord, Dragon Slayer, Imperial Dragon, Red Dragon, and Royal Dragon. And so, because Davidoff used Year of the Dragon, they tried to force a lawsuit on one of the biggest fucking cigar companies.
What a fucking bunch of cunts, dude. Please sponsor us.
Please sponsor us, you fucking dirtbags. Please fucking sponsor us. Is that not the fucking skeeviest motherfucker? Alright. Yeah.
Shit.
You know what? Honestly, yeah, you can sponsor us if you want, but I'm going to forever make fun of you for that.
Yeah.
That's just what you deserve, you piece of shit.
I mean, I feel like they were trying to just get in on a settlement.
Well, yeah, but like, dude,
why would anybody even settle for that? Though?
Also, why the fuck of all the like sue like fucking don't even sue Juristate. Juristate's bigger than you.
Some
sue
small
like
company.
What's the one that we had in the lounge that was the year of the rabbit? Vega Fina. Sue Vega Fina. Fuck those guys.
Vega Fina, if I'm not mistaken, has a pretty big company behind them, though.
Well, shit. Sue someone small. Sue one of these other smaller companies.
You fucking idiots.
Gurkha, you're fucking dumb, man, bud. Sponsor us.
Yeah.
You're stupid for not sponsoring us. But, yeah, year ofs.
We'll do the apology tour for you, Gurkha.
The apology.
We'll do it.
We'll fly in for a helicopter.
Yeah, man.
Delivering apologies.
Yeah. We'll put that fucking $1 million cigar you got on the discount rack, and you fly us out as an apology, and we'll hand them out like kittens.
Yeah, like 50. No, they're not. They're now like 50K.
Yeah,
50.
Not even 50K. No, we're just handing them out.
We're just handing them out.
We're just handing them out. We're sorry.
Like Oprah.
Yep.
But white.
And who knows?
And
maybe that $1 million cigar is actually good, and you could get a following. And you actually sell it at a legitimate price.
All because you decided to sponsor Los Jerkos.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it now.
Do it, you little bitch. You won't. You're dumb enough to fucking sue Davidoff. Be dumb enough to fucking sponsor us.
Our branding is getting pretty dope too, Gurkha.
Hell yeah.
You ain't the only dope branding company.
We're moving on up. We don't got a cigar yet, but we're moving on up.
We're moving up, baby.
I'm building a helicopter.
That's right.
It's not good. It's probably not going to do anything.
It's made of cardboard, but
it's made of cardboard and like tinfoil and shit. But look, I'll deliver shit through a tinfoil cardboard fucking helicopter.
Bitch.
How do you feel about
year ofs?
Year ofs.
I honestly, at this point, I feel the same. I mean, I liked the idea when it was just Davidoff doing it. And I kind of dug it a little bit with... I thought Drew Estate would leave it at the Year of the Rat because their thing was a rat for a little while.
He does ride it, though. I mean, he rides the rat. I think I like the rat line.
The rat line is... Yeah, that's cool, man. But, like... Then to continue to do, like, the Year of the Ox and everything else, like... Nah, man. You guys' thing was a rat. Just stick to the year of the rat. Next time year of rat comes around, make a big shebang about it. You didn't have to continue to do the year ofs.
Yeah.
La Galera's doing it.
La Galera's Rocky. As much as
Placencia
actually the
now.
Rocky one's probably dope. I mean, I honestly, of all of them, besides Davidoff, let's exclude Davidoff in this because most of Davidoff's year ofs are great. Rocky's year ofs have been pretty on point. I'm smoking it because I fucking like it.
Man, Rocky's dope. I did get to a point when I was smoking cigars that I was kind of sick of Rocky because when I first got into cigars, I was smoking quite a bit of Rocky and a lot of like bundle sticks from Rocky.
Yeah.
And so I was all over the place with Rocky, and I was like, this is like a beginner brand, and I found a lot of other brands that were like on point for my palate at the time. But as time goes on, and I smoke a Rocky, man, Rocky's got some good shit. Rocky knows what the fuck he's doing. He's just puts out a plethora of shit. But I ain't hating on Rocky no more. Nope. It's all love for Rocky from me.
Yeah, Rocky, please. Actually,
Rocky, help us get Gurkha to sponsor us.
Fuck. Unfucking believable. I would much rather be sponsored by fucking Rocky than Gurkha.
No,
but
Rocky, help us. Help us, Rocky.
Rocky, pay Gurkha to sponsor us. Big company supporting little company to sponsor an even smaller business.
Right.
Unbelievable. It's a fucking pyramid scheme we're developing here. Unfucking believable.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Is there any other news? Or go ahead. I'm sorry.
News-wise? There's not much news. News is kind of fucking boring. Lots of like tariffs bullshit and laws.
Yeah.
Tariffs are great. It's really fucking my cigar shit.
It is. Yeah. The thing I want to say about the tariff thing though is, man, if there was enough people in the United States to put pressure back on the federal government, which I considered abuse of regulations against tobacco, if there was enough people to have some legitimate pushback, using these tariffs, we could bring back the tobacco industry in the United States. And I think that would be fucking phenomenal.
This is now a podcast about a revolution.
Yeah.
So take it up with your governments, start rioting, flipping cars, throwing Molotov cocktails. We're starting a revolution.
That's incitement, dog. If you want to riot, you could. I don't condone it.
I am not an anarchist, but I do like chaos, and I'm not condoning it, but I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah,
either.
they based Butter's character off Travis, Professor Chaos.
Oh, they absolutely did. Absolutely did. My tag on a lot of things is Comrade Chaos. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to get political, but
we got people here that have left Nicaragua, Honduras, and I'm sure there's quite a few of them that know how to roll cigars. We could bring factories back to the United States. That would be fucking phenomenal. That would be phenomenal to bring factories back to the United States. Loosen some of the the taxes on growing tobacco here.
Yeah.
Grow more tobacco here. The United States is capable of growing great tobacco.
Dude, I found out Montana was one of the biggest providers of tobacco back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got Montana, Pennsylvania, Florida, Kentucky. I mean, you got tons of fucking places. The entire fucking Midwest is bare ass. Like, start planting tobacco all along. Just make a great wall of tobacco in the middle of the United States.
Yeah,
separate them fucking goons in the West.
I mean, my God, like, you fucking replace some of those cornfields out in fucking Iowa with tobacco.
Yeah, it's not like we're eating American corn. We might as well just get rid of it.
Yeah, we're using it all for fucking ethanol and shit.
Yeah. Look at all the weed fields in California.
Oh my God. Yeah, get rid of weed. Stop making weed so big. And replace it with tobacco. Get back to tobacco.
Yeah, they've been trying to replace tobacco with weed. So.
I know. I mean, I smoke a little weed from time to time. I like some marijuana. I like the marijuana, but I think
that's actually the more milder drug for Nate.
I think it's well, that's what I was gonna say. I think
mushrooms,
it's a little faggy,
cocaine.
You know, that's why I don't like marijuana as much. It's not as fucking masculine as like cocaine. and nicotine. You know, cocaine and nicotine. That's like, yo, prime masculine
Dude
fucking
won't
shit.
advocate chaos, but he's down for the drugs. I won't advocate inciting a riot, but goddamn, cocaine is the best.
I'm not gonna say. I mean, hey, I'd imagine that rioting on cocaine is probably the fucking jam. So
Probably. Where does this podcast come to?
America, let's do something about our cigar industry.
Let's do some blow and bring back the cigar industry.
Right. Say hello to my little friend.
Jesus Christ. This is anarchy right now. I love it. Jeez.
Any other fucking news?
No, besides the tariffs and yeah, I mean, it's,
What was it? We were just seeing. Was that Indiana?
oh yeah,
You're
Indiana.
allowed to do things now in Indiana.
You're allowed
That's
to do
nice.
shit.
Thanks, government of Indiana, for
Thanks, Indiana, for finally getting with the times.
you allow your people to do stuff. My God, imagine that.
Well, have you ever been to Indiana?
Yeah, I have.
It's a fucking ghost town. Maybe not.
Certain
but
parts of Indiana.
certain part of it.
Like when I in my booze drinking days, I would go out to Munster, I think, and there was a brewery out there, Three Floyds.
Oh, Three
Go there and
Floyds
get-
is legit.
Yeah, no, they had awesome fucking beer. Go there, get smashed, and then there was a cigar lounge like right down the street from there, and I would love to go in there. They had some pretty dope stuff back in that time. That's actually where I smoked the first time I had the Foundry Carbon, which is a dope cigar if you come across it. Foundry don't exist anymore, but the Foundry Carbon was a really good fucking $5 stick, and they aged nicely too.
Never heard of it.
But that was the first joint in Indiana, and then Indiana decided to do something like. So I went up in their cigar lounge. One of the last times I was there, and they were like, "Yeah, we can't serve you any drinks." I was like, "What the fuck do you mean you can't serve me any drinks?" Yeah, they made a ban where you can't serve drinks in the lounge. You have to bring your own drink.
Oh.
It was like some retarded shit. I have no idea what the point of that was.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so I couldn't like sit there and have a drink.
God, Indiana's like the Gurkha of the United States. Get your shit together, bud.
Yeah.
What
You
the
fucking
fuck?
Dumb bitches.
I'm glad people in Indiana are finally getting their rights back. Holy fuck.
No, they're not.
Lost
if
in
somebody if somebody has to tell you all right, you can do this now. It's not you're not that's not a right. It's what they like to call a privilege.
A privilege.
We're gonna privilege you this.
Yeah, so besides
you know what?
Indiana gaining rights back or privileges back, sorry, and
I remember my founding fathers. They gave privilege to those that were able to escape this continent with their lives. Maybe we should consider some stuff like that. I'm
getting
going to
really
give you the
politically
privilege of
charged.
still living.
it's getting real politically charged.
I love tobacco. Stop fucking with my tobacco,
Charlie
you
Kirk,
cunts.
please sponsor us.
Charlie Kirk? No. God, dude, could you imagine slapping his face on our stuff? We'd fucking lose sales or nobody donate. They'd be like, what the fuck is this monster? Charlie Kirk, you ever watch Goosebumps? The episode with the mask. He looks like the mask from that fucking episode of Goosebumps back
Yeah,
then.
I mean, we're going throwback, but yeah, I do know what you're talking about. Unfortunately, I do. Unfucking believable.
Guy's gnarly looking.
All right, back onto the topic. Gimmicks. Fucking ear ruffs. That's my big gimmick right now. It's fucking annoying.
I fucking ashed my cigar. I
Oh
wasn't
man,
supposed
you
to do
lost
that.
you lost the competition, but
Fuck.
Nate's biggest. Oh, I don't know if it's your biggest. I chose what my biggest at the moment kind of pet peeve is.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is one of yours, which I can fully agree with. This is probably my second least favorite. So, long ash competitions.
Oh. Yeah, to have a whole competition about it, yeah, that's kind of fucking stupid.
No, I think it's all fucking stupid. I
I'm
literally.
not gonna front, dude. When I have an ash that's just holding, I'm like super impressed by it. I think I'm fucking cool. I'm like holding it upward, looking like a stupid fucking idiot, like a.
Okay,
like
at least you're self-aware. All right.
Yeah. No, I don't
think
care.
I look real
I
fucking
look
cool.
like, no, but I get into that fucking douchebag mode where I'm like, no, I'm cool. Look at how cool. And I'm thinking, like, that person that walked by me, they saw this long ash, and they're like, that dude's cool.
That dude fucks.
Yeah, he gets fucking...
That dude must have 7 kids.
Yeah, that's right.
He's a cream pie machine. Yesterday at the lounge, I hope he's listening to this so we can talk about how shitty long ash. God damn it. Nate literally does fuck. He has a whole ass baby. He has 3 technically, but one's actually 4. A baby. Oh shit, you have 4. Yeah, so Nate does fuck. So when he does long ash competitions, they go, he must fuck, and he goes, yeah. Yeah, 4 times at least.
You want to see my kids? Let me show you pictures of my kids. That makes me think I'm cool too, like showing people pictures of my kids.
He's wearing New Balance sneakers.
Oh, fuck off, dude.
He has a wallet with his pictures in it.
I was really considering getting New Balance.
Dad life. Dad life. Look at my long ash and the picture of all my kids. But I think, what was it, yesterday at the lounge, I hope he's listening because there was a specific regular customer who does listen to this. I'm not mentioning names, but you'll probably be able to guess. He was so excited about his long ash. Someone had, it was his birthday, so happy birthday, fuckface. It was his birthday, and someone gave him a cigar, and he got, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was a very just sharp, clean, no burn issues, level all the way down, stack of dimes, like perfect. But the entire fucking time he's holding his cigar like Lady Liberty, and he's just smoking it like he's snorkeling, and the entire time, and I was thinking about it, I was like, we're doing a fucking show about this tomorrow, and I can't fucking wait to ream this shit out. Man. It is, I don't care how cool, I don't know what you win during one of these competitions, but there's nothing more, like, nothing makes me want to not be in a cigar lounge than a bunch of fucking twats with their fucking cigars and they are snorkeling. I'm good. It's dumb. I can't do it. It's frustrating. And there's been, when I first started, there was like a time where I was like, oh man, let's see how long I can go get this ash going. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
It's
no,
too
at this
much.
point, I don't give a fuck neither.
It's just like, come on, guys. I could understand if you were like a 12-year-old cigar smoker, but I mean, I'm watching like 60-year-olds going, look at how long my ash is.
For all you fucking 12-year-olds listening that are getting into
You're
cigars,
fucking cool as shit.
You
fuck.
Start them families young, boys.
Let's get back to the times where you were an adult at 12.
Listen.
Back to the mines.
We need more human capital. Start
Absolutely.
fucking like rabbits. Pop them kids out. 13 years old, boy, get you a fucking job. That's another thing. United States.
Get a fucking job, man.
Lower the fucking age to work.
I'm 110% all for child labor. Not like the sweatshop kind.
I don't think a 13-year-old is necessarily a child, man. Depends on the 13-year-old, but like, if they would have let me fucking have a straight up full on job at 13, I could have got the fuck out of school.
Yeah, but 13-year-old Nate was.
I was already fucking
and doing drugs.
You know, yeah. So why the fuck can't I work, you bitch? Give me some money, bitch. I'd be making way better money right now if I had that kind of head start. You know what I'm saying?
Let me fucking do drugs at 13
and fuck bitches and get money.
How old is one of your children? The boy
20,
child?
20.
No, the other one. The one that lives here.
Oh, 10.
Yeah, he's like...
Yeah, 2 years, he can fucking get money.
Yeah. Let him fucking get money.
You fucking...
You know what? Send him on his way now. What is he doing?
He wants to go make money. He's not down for fucking just yet.
I mean, you don't know that.
Well, so like girls like him and stuff, and then he's like, I don't need you. I got Fortnite.
That's
bitch.
how it goes. That's
like,
how it
I'm
goes.
just gonna play Fortnite.
You know, I'm a slut for Fortnite. The only partner I need is Fortnite.
Yep. You bitches don't faze me.
Yeah.
And that's, hey, cool, man, because that means he'll probably get the bread first,
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Get the bread first. Don't let the bitches hold you down. Play Fortnite. Fortnite sponsor us. But yeah, I'm all for child labor. Not like sweatshop labor, but like go back to the mines. Remember when kids they got their little fucking fingers and shit? They squeeze in those mines and shit and
Yeah, man.
yeah, bring back child labor. Remember when kids were responsible and they were fucking disciplined and whatever? That was because they were thrown into the mines and told to do shit.
Yeah.
Now you got these kids doing
farms.
Weird dances and random grocery stores and shit on TikTok.
Every kid thinks they're going to be a fucking YouTube star.
Yeah, fuck that. Get back in the mines.
But that's funny because, like, when I was a kid, I thought I'd be a fucking rock star. I was all rapping and shit. And
I'm going to be honest with you. I really didn't set my bar very high. I wanted to be, at one point, Steve Irwin. Rest in peace. And then when I got into high school, I said I was going to be a stand-up comedian, and my dad had never been so disappointed in his life. He goes, "Can you please set the bar a little bit higher?"
And now here we are doing.
And now here we are. Here we are. I'm famous, Dad. Now what? But
thank you, all 19 of you guys that listen.
Thanks to all 19 of you that think we're funny enough to continue to listen to. Send this to your friends. If you think someone would like this kind of crass humor and this kind of like topic situations and whatnot, share it. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing I can say. Because if 19 people share it,
I'm gonna go beyond sharing. Harass your friends, harass them, get them in a corner, bully them. If the next time you see them, they say they haven't listened yet, punch them in the jaw.
Yeah.
Just start, just cold cock them.
Yeah, just
like,
just
you listening
escalate
to Los Jerkos yet? Nah, bro, not. Bah!
Yeah.
Right in the face.
What you do is you start with like just kind of minimal bullying. You start with like call them gay. You like just kind of make fun of them, poke at them a little bit, and as they continue to not listen, you kind of progress it more, and then you get violent, and then you start slashing their tires. You kidnap their family.
Brick through the window, kill their kittens, stuff them in their mailbox.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
just escalate it until they listen to us. They'll fucking listen. They will fucking listen.
Become buddies with the local police so they help you. They got nowhere to go except just to listen to the fucking podcast. They try to go to fucking federal law enforcement. Get them on your side too. Pay off judges and shit. Just do what you got to do to get us listeners, bitch.
Yeah, burn their house down. Just all the really extreme shit. Like if they don't want to listen the first time, they got to learn a lesson. Los Jerkos don't fuck around. But we do fuck around. I think that's the whole podcast plot, is we kind of just fuck around. Yeah. But we don't fuck around about listeners.
Man, you're touching up that Rocky a lot, bro.
Yeah. It may be because...
But the funny thing, I'm looking at it, and it's not even that wavy.
Listen, this may be other people's pet peeves. It's definitely mine. I know maybe 2 or 3 other people that are like this. I don't know what it is. I'm always touching up my cigar. It's like any sort of inclination that it's going to start getting wonky. I'm like, just a little touch up. A little touch up. It's all good.
A little touch up.
And so I'm like a crackhead. And I'm just like constantly just heating it up a little bit.
Yeah, you like to molest your fucking cigars.
Yeah.
Yo, but for you. I got to say, this Rocky I'm smoking, it fucking slaps, dude. This is a good fucking stick.
I do remember it being good. We used to sell those.
Oh, no shit.
I think this was like right before you got hired. We didn't sell them. We didn't get a lot. We got maybe 2 boxes because we bought enough, and it was like a, hey, thanks. There's that.
Here's this. Yeah, okay.
So we had them for a bit, and I smoked like 1 or 2 of them. They are legit. I had a bigger size than that. And I mean, they burn really well. Yeah, obviously.
I'm gonna go on a limb here. Maybe I should smoke more to find out for sure. But I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that Rocky knows how to fucking use San Andres. Rocky knows what he's doing with San Andres.
Age limited rare.
Yeah,
San Andreas. Mm-hmm. Honestly, probably one of my favorite Rocky sticks.
That's even though it's a little more lighter for my liking, it's still a fucking good stick.
I smoked one that I won gambling. It was, I think, did they make an Edge barrel aged?
Yeah.
I won one of those while we were dice gambling at the lounge because that's what we do.
Man, did I smoke mine? I don't know. John gave me one.
Yeah, it's actually legit.
Man.
I was actually impressed. I was like, so if this is an Edge, I just assumed from just it was the same foot band as the Edge. This is the Edge. If this is an $8 cigar, he fucking nailed it on this. That's really fucking good. So, I mean, that's another gimmick we could talk about that I'm... Stop dipping fucking cigars and shit.
Yeah.
Stop. I'm okay with barrel age. You want to barrel age a cigar? That's fine. That's fermentation. That is what it is. These fucking tubes that sit outside of the humidor, the Maker's Mark, the Buffalo Trace, all the bullshitty things, they just dip the cigar in and let it fucking rot in a tube until someone buys it and puffs it. I'm good. Stop fucking with shit. Leave things. They're fine the way they are. Stop fucking around.
Yeah. It's funny. When I first started smoking, I actually liked the Maker's Mark shit.
There's people that still fucking ask us if we have
man, but the actuality of that, I was just a fucking booze hound. The cigars suck. I just like the flavor of the booze. Well, I just drink the fucking booze while smoking a cigar.
Yeah, quite literally.
Yeah.
It's literally an excuse for the people that drink after work. They can smoke a cigar at work.
Yeah.
And they can get the booze flavor. It's just to curb their addiction here.
Yeah.
So, hobby. I'm sorry. Alcoholism is a hobby as well.
Nah. I'm not going to vouch for that one.
I'm not going to vouch that. But, I mean, those are two big gimmicks. And then the alcohol one is, there is a fucking market for it, but that's kind of one that pisses me off a little bit, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean, on one episode, we talked about cigars with, like, big, fat-ass, stupid ring gauges and shit.
Yes.
I basically put down everything from Asylum as a fucking gimmick. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've heard some of their sticks actually taste good, but I don't give a fuck.
The smaller ones, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But the 80 ring gauge, that's a fucking gimmick.
They just dropped one that was
reason.
some, like, outrageous fucking...
Yeah. Once you get past 60 should be the stopping point. Once you get past 60, you're trying to tell us something without telling us.
You fucking gay, boy.
Yeah. I mean, at what point? 80 ring gauge, dog? There ain't no way you're enjoying that.
No.
You like jawbreakers.
Yeah, man. Fuck all that.
So, yeah, I mean, I would agree. Anything past 60 ring gauge, even 60 ring gauge is rough, but, like, past 60 ring gauge, now you're just trying to be the hip guy. You're trying to be unique and by bringing out gauges that are fucking stupid.
Yeah, you're not getting more bang for your buck, you fucking idiot.
Chill out. Not at all. They're sweeping that shit off the floor. If you're paying $11 for a 80 ring gauge cigar in an almost Churchill size, you're not getting anything out of that.
Yeah,
you're literally getting sweepings, dead rats, bones, chicken feathers, nails.
That's right. Yeah, all
you're not getting
bullshit.
the quality shit. Like, use your goddamn heads. Fuck. This is another one of those episodes. Let's just use your fucking head. Common sense shit, dog.
It really is.
Or like the egg. Stop. What are you fucking doing? The egg, the fucking woody, which we've touched on.
Shaped cigars too. Like I think DBL released a baseball bat shaped cigar. I've yet to see anybody actually smoke one of those.
Just stop. Like, you can't.
And
why?
Then there's a few companies that have football shaped cigars, which is kind of like the egg, but actually not as tapered.
Yeah, the football is basically like the flying pig.
Yeah, Nova has a football. Who else puts out a football? LFD?
I thought LFD did, yeah.
LFD?
I think Fuente did at one point.
Fuente did at one point too. Opus football or some shit.
And those are... If they didn't call it a football, if they didn't really just fucking hit it home with the goddamn gimmick title, it's a flying pig. I'm okay with flying pig. That's a legitimate size. Like, it's like...
Nah, I don't even think... So, the football... I feel like the football's rolled a bit different than the flying pig, and I've smoked flying pigs that aren't super fucking wavy or canoeing.
Yeah.
But everything... I've had like 2 footballs, and I've seen other people smoke footballs, and all of them always canoe and burn like absolute shit. I've never seen one burn properly.
That probably checks. They try to... stop trying.
Gimmicky.
Trying the most. I want to touch on one that you put up here because I thought it was funny that you actually fell for it. Because I remember, what was it, last time we were recording, you asked me if it was real or something like that.
Yeah.
So Punch tricked Nate.
Dirty cocksuckers.
Tricked Nate. And it was an April Fool's joke or whatever. And he had asked me if it was true. And I had confirmed that it was not because I think it was, I don't want to throw out his name, but like a pretty predominant cigar shop owner / YouTuber from Arizona.
Oh, Tim?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, fuck that guy. No, I liked him.
I liked him
I
too.
liked him.
He
got me, you son of a bitch.
So I think I watched a video of him who had confirmed. He was like talking to them and saying, "Hey, I really want to trick my fans. I want to trick like the people that come into my lounge, and I want to make this."
So that's how that went down.
And that's how that prank went.
Okay.
So describe this prank, Nate.
All right. So Punch, they're always releasing some funny like novelty shit. Like they had Dad Bod, which was a figurado that had a little tie on it and shit, and it was like fat and round at the base. It looked almost like a bowling pin. And they released a rocket. I mean, one of these cigars actually had a stick.
Oh, it was the Chinese New Year. It was the firecracker, or the rocket, or something.
Yeah. And then they had the bento box.
Those were good though. Chop suey,
chop suey. Yeah, no, a lot of those were. I'm not shitting on these. I mean, yeah, they're not like novelty ideas, but those Punch actually comes through on.
Those were good. Yeah.
But they've released all types of shit. They had like home videos, and it came in a fucking. The cigars came in a VHS box.
I thought those were dope.
And so they do stuff like that. The Dad Bod, if I'm not mistaken, come in like a beer can or some shit.
It was like a beer can, or it was like grill seasoning or something like that.
Yeah. So they fucking, I jump online real quick, and I see this fucking cigar floating around, meat tipped cigar, and and it was like a beef jerky stick at the top of a cigar with the band holding the beef jerky tip and the cigar together.
It's like half Slim Jim, half cigar.
Yeah, half Slim Jim, half cigar. And
it looked legit.
It looked legit, the packaging and everything. And I was like, these motherfuckers done did it. I can't believe they would do this shit. And I believe that they were doing it because, honestly, I don't put it past Punch to do some shit like that legitimately. I mean, I was thinking about it too. Like, hey, motherfuckers smoke sweet tip cigars. It was reminiscent of that fucking Powerpuff Girls episode where dude made meat jam, and he became a villain over meat jam. You remember that shit?
No, I don't.
No,
I really don't.
Well, the character's name was Fuzzy Lumpkins, and he made meat jam, and everybody hated it, but he loved it, and they all were beefing about it. But anyway, I don't know where the fuck I'm going with that. But I just okay, so you like sweet tip, maybe you like, beef tipped, I guess. You'll have that beef flavor on the end of your cigar.
It's just like ramen seasoning.
That greasy fucking, that greasy flavoring on the tip of your cigar. Man, I can imagine some people might dig that shit.
I mean, so what about doing, you could kind of hit the mark by doing like a fire-cured tip, like a fire-cured flavor tip.
Oh yeah.
So
just the tip. Yeah.
Could you imagine like red meat lovers?
That's
Saka.
what she said.
Yes, smoky tip. Could you imagine? You probably want to get that checked out.
No, just the tip is what you said. God damn it! You stepped all over my foot.
I'm good at that.
All right,
red meat lovers
with a Kentucky fire cured
smoked cap.
Yeah, that might be dope.
Saka, I swear to fuck, you steal this idea. I'm trademarking it. Trademark.
No,
whatever that means.
Yeah, no, just give us props. Don't be a fucking bitch.
Actually,
if you do, go fuck yourself, bro.
Go fuck yourself. No, actually, better yet, do a Los Jerkos cigar with red meat lovers. This will be our thing. You do red meat lovers foot band, Los Jerkos headband.
Yeah.
And then you make it the red meat lovers blend with the smoky cap. Boom.
Just what's up.
That's what's up.
What's up. We're doing that.
Saka, we need to do this, bud. Let's collab.
Let's collab.
I'll talk all your shit up. You know what? Fuck Gurkha. We don't need his sponsorship. We want your red meat lovers.
Stop it. Stop. No. Saka, help us get sponsorship from Gurkha.
We're gonna get every cigar line to talk to Gurkha.
They're not gonna sponsor us. They're gonna help us get sponsored by Gurkha.
Oh,
that's the fucking goal, baby.
Oh my, that's the goal. I hate that goal so much.
I love that goal. It's happening, baby.
It's so funny. We need to smoke Gurkhas at some point in time because I forgot what they fucking taste like. I just keep making fun of them from my past.
Yeah, the Gurkha I probably do go to will likely be what's produced at Aganorsa. I'll fuck with that. Well, I don't know. Aganorsa's. I love you, Aganorsa. I'm not hating, but you guys have been having some fucking draw issues on a lot of your smokes and burn issues.
I haven't had one recently.
Do something about that.
So, meat tip cigar. Well, actually, let's touch on Gurkha real quick because this may be a gimmick. I'm not 100% sure. The cigars that are extremely high priced for something. So, for instance, I love Davidoff, but like a $750 cigar. Yes, really good tobacco. Yes, this, that, and whatnot. But the reasoning for it being so highly priced is you chose your master blender to do the entire process. Is that a gimmick? Is that like, do you like same with Gurkha? Like, I don't know what the story, I don't know what the blends, I don't know what the rarity of the tobacco is. If they're like $1,000 cigars, they're fucking $1 million cigars.
I do and I don't think so. I mean, like,
it's like kind of a gimmick because it's like,
I assume you're like would mention the Oro Blanco in there.
Oro Blanco, and yeah, and it's like the amount of it's one guy doing a fuck ton of work. I get it, but is that not a gimmick? That's one very, to me, I guess, because I'm not on that side. It's one minuscule thing that increases the price.
As far as the Oro Blanco goes, I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna even say yes or no to that until I can smoke one myself.
That's fair. Yeah.
You know what I mean? With Davidoff being what they are, I'd give them a fucking shot. I'm not gonna pay for that cigar. So Davidoff, after you help us get sponsorship by Gurkha, give me an Oro Blanco.
Yeah.
And fucking...
to thank me for not asking you to sponsor us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hook me up. Let me smoke one. I want to know. I'll never spend the money on it. Maybe. Hold on. If I get a lot of fuck you money, I'll buy one.
Yeah, a good set of fuck you money would help.
But... I'd smoke it before I make that assessment. Now, I've watched people, like, as far as some of Gurkha's high-end shit, like... Cigar Obsession, even Half Wheel, fucking, they reviewed the like $750 smoke.
Yeah,
Gurkha's done, and I think that was like a cognac infused, like some very high end cognac.
Yeah, but like that if it's infused, like, or is it aged in the barrels?
It was infused, from my understanding. It was infused with like a high-end cognac.
But that sounds like a gimmick to me.
That does sound like a gimmick. It is a gimmick.
And so it's like, I mean, I don't know.
It's a waste of fucking money, too.
Yeah,
man.
I guess it depends on how you look at it.
Because you don't want to... You really don't want to infuse... If it's good tobacco, man, it doesn't need anything. It's like good steak. You don't need to fucking marinate and fucking salt or, put Montreal seasoning all over a fucking dry-aged, 30, 60-day dry-aged steak. You know what I mean? You just need maybe a little salt and pepper on that bad boy. Maybe even not in pepper, man. Just a little salt.
Yeah.
Bring out the fucking more of the beef flavor and boom.
Yeah. I mean, going back to the Oro Blanco, the only difference... So all of Davidoff's tobacco is good. Mm-hmm, they're only picking 10% of their crop. It's the best of the best, cream of the crop. To mark it up as high as it is because only one person handled it, that seems like kind of could be a gimmick to me. If putting it into perspective, Sanparai Gold, that tobacco by weight is super fucking rare, to the point where he only trusts 2 of his rollers to be able to roll this cigar, and he has to be present, making sure that they're not wasting it. And that is not half the price, a quarter of the price. You know what I mean? The Super Lancero is 103.
Well, so, okay. I totally feel what you're saying. The price is the gimmick part of that.
Yes,
I guess that's what I'm
saying.
Yeah, the price is the gimmick.
The cigar itself is probably. I mean, I haven't had it, but the cigar is probably phenomenal.
It's probably it should be priced probably maybe a little more than the Royale.
I'd even say like
double the
fine.
Royale. Yeah, double the Royale. But because I think the price point is what it is because it's Davidoff.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
a luxury brand, and that's Davidoff's most expensive cigar.
Yeah.
See, that's the other thing I love about Davidoff is they are a luxury brand. Their most expensive cigar is fucking, still $750 is expensive, but when you have somebody like Gurkha who legitimately has a fucking $3,000 cigar, Davidoff keeps it. At that point, Davidoff being what they are and them having the good repertoire and the good tobacco and everything that goes along with that, they are giving you luxury, still reasonable when compared to something outrageous like what Gurkha's done.
Absolutely. And it's not infused, and it's just them relying on their quality tobacco.
I mean, even Oliva. And we brought this up in the very first episode or the second episode, but like that Oliva that was a charity cigar, it's all it is the Serie V in a Perfecto, and they're charging $300.
Oh,
that's halfway to that Oro Blanco.
Yeah,
nothing else has
just
been done.
Just the size difference.
Just the size difference, and proceeds go to charity. But
holy fuck, yeah. That's that's too much. That's insane.
So, to me, again, the Oro Blanco, the price, gimmicky because of what it entails that goes into that.
It's the diminishing values, I guess, is what we've talked about, the diminishing values aspect. I think that's what makes it gimmicky. What is the difference? The only difference between the $100 and something Royale, obviously the blend and the quality of the tobacco, that's fine. But the only other difference is one person handled it instead of thousands of hands.
Yeah.
So is one person handling it worth the extra $400, $500? That's where it kind of gives me gimmicky vibes. I'm sure it's delicious. Eladio Diaz, like fucking Godfather. So like the fucking best of the best made it himself. That's it. Just on his own. That's dope. But holy fuck, that's $700.
As a consumer, man, I'm not totally sure I believe the extent they're going to.
Yeah.
I think there's truths to it, but then, embellish truths as well.
Probably.
Into what actually goes into that.
I'd love to try it, though.
I'd love to try it, too. It's the one cigar, now working at a Davidoff lounge for a while. And,
it's the grill.
And knowing, it's one that I would genuinely like to fucking try. That is that crazy fucking price point.
Oh, yeah. But
I used to say fuck that all day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd never do it. Fuck you. And in fact, I used to jump on Instagram anytime that young guy with Davidoff would jump on Instagram, and I just fucking harass him like, yo, lower your prices, you cunts. Fucking make your shit more accessible. Yeah, you're luxury, but people deserve to be able to fucking smoke some shit, you fucking bitch.
And then
they just kind of smack me in the face like, oh, you want something affordable? Here you go. Here's Zeno fucking Nicaragua.
I mean,
got that Nicaraguan pepper.
I'm going to spoil something for you. In the past 2 weeks, since we got we mixed things up in the humidor, that has been probably the most popular cigar for most of our regulars. I don't know what it is.
Oh, I know exactly what it is. You want to know what it is? The reason I said Nicaraguan pepper like that? Nicaraguan pepper. All of the PCA was advertised for Half Wheel was the Zeno Nicaragua. And so every time you'd watch a PCA video, it would twice in the fucking video. It would open up mentioning the Zeno Nicaragua and close it with Zeno Nicaragua. So everybody's watched that a million times. It's ingrained in their fucking head to go try the Zeno Nicaragua.
I'm going to be honest with you. In certain Vitolas, it's not bad.
No, fuck that. I'm not even going to try. Fuck you cunts. No.
For the price point, it's okay. I smoked I think it was the Gordo, and I was like...
All right, since you said it, I'll try it.
Yeah, it's not terrible. I mean, it's light as fuck.
I just got done.
You're not
going
to like that.
No,
you're not
that shit.
You won't like it.
Yeah.
It's not...
Well, that little one I smoked, dude, I mean, that was like straight soupy garbage flavor. It was that bad to that point to where I'm like, this is fucking gross. It's gross.
I didn't like the small Vitola, though. I think the larger Vitola is better. But what do I fucking know? I think...
Well, no, you got Greg to smoke it, too.
Greg's been buying boxes. Benton's been buying boxes.
Yeah.
Peter's been buying boxes. Everyone's been buying... They've been going
poor
insane
fellas,
on it.
Man.
Yeah, which is rough, because I spent a long time shitting on that thing, and now everyone and their fucking brother wants it. So, that's been good. I mean...
Yeah. Well, I ain't revisiting it. I don't give a fuck. I'll just stick with the Zeno Platinum Scepter, baby.
Scepter, baby. I mean, that Zeno Scepter's dope. I mean...
What?
Is your sister calling you?
Who the fuck is calling me?
Fucking AIDS. She needs to really start listening. This is a dope ringtone. What's that ringtone, bud?
Hello?
Yo, it's Clyde Burns, cigar evangelist, foul-mouthed philosopher, and the only guy who'll tell you your cigar is trash to your face. I'm here to puff, talk shit, and spread the good word, whether you want it or not. If you're listening to this, congratulations. Your taste is questionable, but your timing is impeccable. You found Los Jerkos, the podcast where two degenerates talk cigars, talk trash, and somehow convince people to keep listening. You can catch the boys on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, and now Apple Podcasts. Because yes, they somehow got past the gatekeepers. And if you want to follow the madness, they're on Facebook at Los Jerkos and Instagram at Los Jerkos Podcast. Yeah, someone else snagged the good handle. Probably some nerd with a vape. Bitches. Now listen, if you're puffing and laughing and thinking, damn, I like these fools, do the right thing. Toss a couple bucks their way. Venmo's at Los Jerkos. PayPal is Los Jerkos. Help keep the cigars lit, the mics hot, and the opinions wildly unqualified. All right, I'm out. Stay smoky, stay weird, and remember, if your cigar's burning uneven, it's probably your fault. Just channel your inner Travis and keep torching it every 2 minutes like you're trying to cremate the damn thing. All right, you filthy animals, strap in, because we're ending Season 2 with a bang. And you can be a part of it if you've got $40 and half a brain. We're hosting a blind tasting, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Unbanded cigars, hand-picked by us, sent straight to your grubby little hands. Then, for the season finale, you get to hop on a video herf with us, live and smoking, as we dissect these mystery sticks like two guys who think they know what they're doing. We'll guide you through the whole thing. Flavors, strength, burn, ash, construction, the full-on cigar autopsy. And if you think you've got the chops to guess what it is, step up. If you're right, we'll give you props on the show. If you're wrong, well, so is everybody else. And we'll reveal the blend at the end anyway, so no one's left crying in their humidor. Here's the deal. $40 to join. June 15th is the deadline. PayPal or Venmo us. Links are in the fucking description. this ain't some influencer cigar club garbage. It's just us, you, and a damn good time with a couple of mystery cigars. Come get weird with us, talk some shit, and see if your palate's worth a damn. Tastes like victory, or maybe Nicaraguan Corojo. I don't know. We'll find out.
Well, instead of fucking just coming over and barging in my room, I guess he decided to call this time.
Fucking pervert. How does he have your phone number?
I don't know. I don't even know how he got in my fucking house last time.
He got into your house last time, and then you enjoyed him breaking into your house so much that you gave him your phone number.
I guess, yeah. When you left and he fucking was Winnie the Pooh in it, I was a little like, hey, call me.
You fucking slut.
Here's my number.
Jesus. You fucking cheating on me with some mysterious stranger. Unfucking believable. What's that ringtone? If any of you can guess what that ringtone is, let's do that.
Yeah. If you can guess what the fuck that ringtone is,
it's retro, baby.
We'll send you some smokes. You'll get a nice little package.
When we say guess the ringtone, it is from something, and it's not like just like a stereotypical phone ringtone. Mm-mm. It's from something. If you can guess what that is, we promise we will send you cigars because you're dope as fuck. If you know what that is.
You know what the fuck that is, you're dope, baby. I love you. You have good taste in music.
I mean, if you know Nate, you probably will be able to guess it. It's pretty dope. I couldn't guess it, so I don't know Nate as well as I thought I did. But yeah, I mean, what other gimmicks we got here?
Cigar rest / props. What do you think about cigar props?
I think that let's talk about cigar rest real quick. If you have a cigar rest, you're a fucking idiot. I'm just gonna go out there. I can't stop. What are you doing? I understand. So here's the thing. I get it if you have like, I don't know, if you can't afford a fucking simple goddamn ashtray that has cigar rests in it. That's one thing. I guess I'll give you fucking benefit of the doubt. There's no reason to have a cigar rest. I set mine at the edge of a table or in an ashtray. If you're coming into my goddamn cigar lounge and you pull out your fucking Drew Estate, what are those pagodas, the fucking cigar stands,
little
podium ass thing, and you're resting your cigar on it, eat a dick. You carried that in your pocket for no fucking reason.
There was a girl that would come in and use hers all the time.
It's just stop.
Yeah.
Stop! What are you doing? You carried that fucking brick in your pocket? Is that a podium in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me?
I think they fucking look dope. Like the Underground ones they had, they look dope. They're a nice little tchotchke to like. But like I got an ashtray. What do I need a rest?
That's what I'm saying. There's one exception. One fucking exception, which I think is dope because it's multi-use. I'm sure other people do it. St. DuPont's the first one that comes to mind. They have the cutter that folds out into an X, and you can use it as a cigar stand. Cool. That's dope. That's the main purpose is the cutter. It just so happens to have an extra feature. That's fine.
Yeah.
But those fucking bricks, yeah, they're cool little collectibles. You put them on your fucking mantle, whatever the fuck you do, you sick fucks. I just don't understand. Where do you fucking keep that? I had someone tell me they keep it in their humidor. That's fine, but like,
what if it's just space.
Yeah, it's a waste of space, and if it jostles around and fucks up your cigars, that's fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So you're carrying it in your pocket, and now it looks like you have some sort of weird fucking sex tool in your goddamn pocket. It's stupid. It's fucking dumb. Stop doing that shit. Stop making them. Why are we fucking making them?
You know what's hilarious? I ain't hating on this guy at all, man. I actually think this guy was pretty cool. But there's this guy, Kevin from Cigar Prop. He would make his own cigar props. It's like it was his thing. Dude sent me some fucking stickers back in the day. He would make cigar props, and that's like how he became known. Matt Booth is like collaborated with this guy on some cigars and shit like that. But this guy was like mainly making cigar props and then reviewing cigars and selling cigar props. And yeah, I'm not hating on that guy, but goddamn, what a useless fucking. I don't even think he makes cigar props anymore. It's
I just
so
like
fucking stupid.
I just don't. I don't know. It's just the one thing. There's a couple other ones I want to mention, but like, of all of the fucking props, that one seems the most pointless. Because if you're smoking a cigar, 90% of the time, you have an ashtray near you. 90% of the time. The other 10% of the time, you're fucking outside or you're somewhere where there is a ledge that you can just set your cigar on.
Yeah, if there's a ledge, so you need a ledge regardless to put your prop on to put your fucking cigar.
Well, yeah, exactly. So it's like, it's just, there's no circumstance. I can't think of a here's the thing. If you want to comment on this video and give me one fucking legitimate fucking circumstance where that goddamn podium is worth any fucks, do it.
The only thing the podium, no. But the only thing I can think of is my boy Mike, when we were at Adamstock one year, he kept noticing that I'd set my cigar on the fucking picnic table and it'd fucking roll away from me.
Yeah.
And so he whittled me a fucking little rest so it wouldn't roll away from me at the next Adamstock. And so he had a little rest that I could sit on the fucking table and then set my cigar on so it don't roll away.
Here's the thing, is that's a genius idea, and he probably should fucking market this. If you did something like a fucking, I don't know, like a 50-cent piece sized piece of wood that just has 2 grooves in it.
Yeah.
You can fit that in your fucking pocket.
Easy
It
peasy.
doesn't show. You can store it easily. That's what you need.
A podium.
I don't need my cigar fucking 3 inches high off the table.
Right.
Do like
just
a little fucking
where it don't roll away.
Do like a little fucking coin with 2 fucking grooves or a groove in it, and that way you can set it on the edge of the table. Boom. That's perfect. Genius.
Nah, man, we just gave Kevin a new idea. Kevin's back in the cigar prop game.
Nah, you can't do that. It's trademarked by Nate's friends.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. I don't know who Kevin is.
You know what's
I don't know.
funny?
He's
That
probably
dude
a nice
Kevin
guy.
too. I'm pretty sure he's on one of like Matt Booth's and I want to say Lost and Founds projects called Send Nudes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That fucking guy. No, we're taking over the nudity game now, baby.
Remember
We
Pogs?
sit here and smoke nude. Yeah. Oh, Pogs are fucking dope, man.
Remember the Slammer Pogs?
Yeah.
You fucking carve a fucking divot
Groove
in
in a Pog?
Pog,
Yeah.
and that's your jam. And you know what? You can make different designs on it, make it like sparkly, whatever the fuck gay
dude.
shit you like.
Oh,
But like,
that's pretty dope.
I
like that.
think
idea.
we're onto something here. I think this is the revolution. Fuck podiums.
Los Jerkos cigar Pog cigar rest.
They had some really dope prints on them too.
Yeah.
Totally
Oh,
Los
fuck
Jerkos
yeah,
vibes. Yeah. So trademark. Fuck you. Trademark.
Pog, come back in business and sponsor us.
Trademark. But I think that's my biggest one. Do you have a accessory that bothers you? I'm hoping it's one of mine.
USB lighters.
Oh yeah, USB lighters.
USB lighters, I think, are fucking. I don't like the
We sell a
concept.
fuck ton of those. I don't either.
The only thing, so I'm trying to figure out. Now I haven't really read up on USB lighters, but I'm assuming that the purpose is that the mechanism that ignites the fluid will never degrade because it's electric. It's chargeable, rechargeable, so that little spark will never degrade.
But the wire will.
I have to
charge
fuel the lighter,
Yeah.
and now I have to charge the lighter.
Yeah.
It's just
and
why,
that wire goes bad. The
wire,
charge doesn't
so
hold.
that's like, what's wrong with the little fucking wire we've been using? I mean, honestly, my parents gave me a lighter, that my dad got my mom when they were like 16, and
Holy fuck.
the wire in it still fucking ignites
Yeah.
to this day. I mean, they were 16 years old. You know what I'm saying?
It's more
I'll be 75 by the time I figure out, and we'll be doing Los Jerkos, and I'll be like, I guess those USB lighters were useful after all.
the future.
They're the future, kids.
No, I don't know. I agree. It's just extra babysitting. So
It is.
they've started gaining popularity, and now I have people coming in now because we refuel for
You
free.
ever ask anybody when they're grabbing them, like, what is it that you like about this?
No, I just sell them. I'm a car salesman for those.
Yeah.
That's one of those things that I have to car salesman because I don't I don't dig them.
Yeah, and if you tell the truth about them, customers will be like, "Oh fuck, you're right."
Yeah, I mean,
anybody at the shop, don't listen to this. Just turn this part off right now and keep buying them lighters, boys.
There's a fucking market for it. I get it. I think
I don't get it. No, I don't. I don't get a fucking thing about it. I don't understand it. What?
Well, but here's the thing.
Somebody in the comments tell me what the fuck is the point of the USB lighter? Because again, I haven't looked it up and actually read anything about it.
I think it has to do with what you're saying. I think it's the longevity. I think it's there's less room for fault, I guess.
But I don't believe that to be true. It seems like now there's added room for fault. The charger stops working.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many.
That's a
I've
pretty
had
universal charger.
I've had expensive ass telephones where the charger stops working.
Yeah. I don't agree with the fact that it's just an extra thing to babysit. I have people come in and go, "Oh man, my lighter's not working. I don't know what's going on." And
Jesus
I find out it's electric. I fill it up and I'm like, "Well, it's full." And I find out it's electric and I'm like, "Okay, well, did you charge it?" "Oh, I didn't know I had to." Well, what the fuck did you think all the flashing lights and the fucking USB port on the bottom were for? And so now I'm dealing with people that are coming in asking me why their lighter doesn't work, and it's one of these fucking like Geek Squad scenarios where I'm like, did you charge it? Is it charged? And it's like, I'm not tech support, dog.
Dude, the other thing is too, when I use those lighters, it seems to me it's not as instantaneous as just the regular wire, like where it clicks and sparks. It does like this fucking cycle up type of deal, like what?
It's the future, boys.
Fuck the future. Dude.
Fuck the future.
The future's fucking retarded.
I'm glad you mentioned USB lighters. That was one of the ones that I was on. I think I'm gonna hit some touchy spots on the two that I'm thinking of.
Touch me.
Jesus. We are recording naked, remember.
Touch me. Touchy spots.
Touchy spots.
Touch me in the touchy spots.
Uncle Touchy Spots. Point on the doll where he touched you.
Yeah.
But
no, just point on me.
Just point on my naked body where he touched you.
Good God.
It's just a weird therapy session. Your therapist is completely nude. Touch on me where he touched you.
Yeah.
Please. I'll pay you.
Show me. Show me in full detail.
Show me what he did in full detail. Jesus Christ. This is dark as fuck, boys. I am on the fence. I'm leaning more towards it's really fucking stupid. Because I have not found a scenario where I needed this. Cigar picks. The ones like, so you're nubbing a cigar. And you decide that you want to put I've seen corn cob stickers. I've seen nails, screws, whatever. You want to poke the end of the nub.
I think me and you think differently on these.
Okay. And so the thing is, and then the other one is kind of on that line. They now make those, because people used to put the finished bits of their cigar or the end of their cigar in their like pipes.
I was going to talk about that too. And they actually make like chillum type pipes now.
Now they make like just like
straight shaft.
A straight shaft, and you just shove it in to finish your cigar.
That for weed heads, that's a chillum.
Oh, cool. No fucking clue. As you can see. I want to put those I'm going to put those in the gimmick. This is a hot take because I have a feeling you're going to disagree, and there's a lot of people that are going to disagree. There is not a single fucking scenario. Maybe once or twice, but like maybe I just have a higher heat tolerance from working in kitchens or whatever, but like if I'm going to nub something, I'm okay just holding the end and fucking nubbing it. There's not a scenario that I have come across where I felt the need to shove a pick in the end of my cigar or put it in the end of something to completely smoke the entire last quarter of an inch of a fucking cigar.
All right, so this is where we disagree. Even though you did mention there was like maybe one time for you, but I've had that scenario about 3 times with a cigar where I was like, yo, I need to stick something in this and keep burning this because it's fucking dope.
But when I just get another cigar.
Okay. Yeah, let me go get, it's 2021, let me go get me another 2011 Davidoff White Label.
Yeah,
that ain't happening.
Was it really so good that you needed
dude.
to smoke even the last
So here's the thing.
half inch?
Yeah, here's the thing. That cigar in particular, it was super fucking delicious. It did not get hot at the very bottom. You know how like the smoke will get super hot when you get so low? The smoke was like still a nice cool burn. It was still a nice cool burn. So I shoved the shit stick right under its ass.
Shit stick, holy fuck.
Shoved a
This is an old Vietnam trick.
Yeah.
Shoved a shit stick in it.
That's what gay guys call their dick.
Oh, fuck's sake.
So I shoved the fucking thing in it, and yeah, it was a nice cool smoke. Dude, I smoked the whole thing. It was damn near like gone where nothing was left. And if I had a pipe, I probably would have threw it in a fucking pipe. It was good. It was really good. The other cigar that was like that was the Padron Black that I had gotten from a CRA pack.
Padron Black's good.
And that was another one that just burned and tasted so fucking phenomenal, even down at that very, very, I mean, I'm talking about centimeters left.
Yeah, maybe anything that's extra is a gimmick to me, I feel. It's just, maybe that's
No,
what it is.
I get that.
I just
but that kind of shit does serve a fucking purpose.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't serve a purpose. There's
Like, dude,
someone that fucking will use it.
I
Same with electric
you can't-
lighters.
You can't tell I've been smoking a little weed lately because I keep bringing up weed shit. But, like, people used to fucking be so proud of themselves from getting the little clips from the dentist's office. They gangster the clip that goes on the fucking little cloth. And so you use that for a roach,
Jesus Christ.
Which is funny because you could use that for a cigar.
Probably. It's just extras. Like if I'm showing up at a cigar lounge and I'm emptying my pockets and I have a fucking what are those called? The clearers, the fucking
I use the perfect draw. That's not a novelty.
That's not a novelty. That's not a gimmick. I'm not saying it is, but what I'm saying is like it's getting ridiculous with the amount of shit. If I'm showing up and I have a cutter, a lighter, a punch, a straight cutter, a V cutter, a fucking perfect draw, a fucking pick, just in case I come across a fucking miracle cigar where I gotta smoke every goddamn inch of it. A fucking podium, my own personal ashtray. Like, it's just cutter lighter. Fuck's sake. Cutter lighter, boys. But pick one cut that you like.
I would say the perfect draw is the device. You don't need the corncob thing. Like, we got a customer at the lounge that uses the corncob thing, which I think is fucking cute, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, but you wouldn't need that, though. You'd have it'd be more multi-purpose tool. Just bring a fucking perfect draw.
Yeah.
Because that'll save you a cigar. And if you do run into that cigar that is just phenomenal towards the end and you want to keep going, that's the fucking device right there.
I mean, it's like, maybe it just bothers me. It's everything. I need a whole separate ass fucking pocket. I need to carry like a satchel full of fucking
when I
cigar
first started
accessories.
smoking, I was kind of like getting that way. Like, I need a pouch for I need a pouch for all my accessories.
It's just too much.
Just cutter and lighter, and my perfect draw is like a thin pen size that fits in the fucking travel humidor. It's not like, man, if you have to bring a whole separate fucking pouch, you're doing too much.
That's what I'm saying.
That's gimmicky.
That's
as
the
fuck.
gimmick.
I
That bothers me.
agree with you on that.
I think it's just there's a point where you can get so extra that it just looks stupid as fuck. You look like an idiot. You have like, it's not a tool. Why do you have a tool bag with you? We're here to relax and smoke cigars, and you have 50 fucking contraptions and devices.
There's one guy that just burns all his with a pipe anyway, right? I mean, he comes in with like half a cigar sticking out of a fucking pipe.
And that's because he's typically a pipe smoker, and that's fine. If you're typically a pipe smoker, you're smoking a cigar, cramming that shit in, whatever, do whatever the fucking floats your boat. It's just like, there's so much stuff. I've seen the fucking, I watched a guy come in and he had one of the
poker.
It's the poker that does the electronic humidity reading.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
what the fuck are you doing? Why are you turning this into a science experiment? This is supposed to be relaxing. You look stressed as fuck.
So the humidimeter
Is that what that's called?
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
that.
yeah. Cigar Medics Humidimeter. I bought one
It's cool.
when I was like getting back into cigars hardcore, and I thought it was cool as fuck. But you know, we've touched on this topic. You don't
It's not
need
that
to,
deep. Yeah.
It's not that fucking deep, dog.
And like it's a cool
To test
contraption.
your dude. If you feel the need, you gotta actually test where your fucking humidity's at. You've over humidified that bitch, or you've let them dry out. That's a simple case. You shouldn't need a device to be able to tell you that.
Oh yeah. If you bought one because you have a ton of cigars at home and like every now and then you want to test one, that's different. But like this dude brought it with him. Like this dude just goes around fucking like a health inspector goes around and just fucking tests all his cigars
Stabs
that he's
it.
smoking. I'm like, God, it's not that deep.
It's not, you know, in a variant of a couple degrees ain't gonna fucking hurt it. You know,
No.
if your cigar is cracking under your fingertips, it's fucked. If a cigar is very squishy under your fingertips, it's fucked. If
That's
it's
as
in
simple as it
between
is.
that, yeah, let it burn, baby. Burn it.
It literally doesn't have to be that complicated. You don't need a whole tool set.
Cigar Medics also made a fucking a portable draw tester. If you're just a consumer, just buying cigars and smoking them, bitch, you are the draw tester.
I was literally going to say, you literally have a contraption on your face that literally is a draw tester.
Yeah.
The same thing you suck dicks with is the same exact thing that determines the draw of your cigar.
Yeah,
I don't understand why you need a fucking machine to tell you how to do that. We're
cocksucker.
relying too much on that bullshit.
But
This is
in
why
a
AI is
scenario like
better.
if you fucking rolling, if you're rolling your own,
Yeah, that's different.
That's a useful device.
You keep that shit at home. You don't
Yeah.
bring it fucking with
well,
you.
no, you bring it with you. Like you and Craig were trying to roll up at the shop.
Oh yeah.
You know, and you guys could have used a draw tester on that.
But that's the circumstance. Like I'm not going to a cigar lounge. Like if I'm going on a leisurely trip to a cigar lounge, I'm not bringing my fucking draw tester, my fucking humidity fucking poker. I'm not bringing all that shit.
And then on top of that, though, like the portable draw tester, that's going to be more for new cigar rollers. Once you get into knowing what the fuck you're doing, you'll never use that draw tester again because you know what it takes then. When you got the feel of the leaves in your hand and how you're rolling it, and you know how you've rolled it, you don't need a fucking draw tester.
Yeah,
That's something we learned about Davidoff. I asked, like, does Davidoff use a fucking draw tester? No, just all the rollers know what the fuck they're doing. They've been in it for 10 years. Every roller's been in it for 10 years. They know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, I can't.
You know, if somebody's got a portable draw tester, let me know. I want to try it on the head of my pecker. I just want to see what that feels like. The teenager in me is like, try it, do it, just do it.
He's already broken 2 vacuums. Somehow he thinks the smaller
I was
draw
confused. It
tester-
said wet vac, and I was like, that sounds appealing.
So wet and dry vac. He goes, well, I'm moist right now.
Yeah. Suck me dry.
Episode 2 titled "Suck Me Dry."
Test the draw on the head of my pecker.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, it's so much more awkward when you were naked in here.
What do you think about? What do you think about? Okay, what do you think about St. DuPont in general? Because I don't think the $2,000 lighter itself, like a nice looking $2,000 lighter, is necessarily a gimmick. I think it could be an heirloom.
So,
But I think they do have some things that are fairly gimmicky.
I mean, the cutter stand, kind of gimmicky. As much as I said it's okay because it's a multifunctional whatever, it's still a stand, and I'm gonna stand by my, no pun intended, stand by my fucking thought that it's just not needed. What do you fucking need a cigar stand for?
Right.
So yeah, I would say that is. I think what's the stupid fucking chain? They have the chain with the really really tiny single torch hanging from it. It's like this.
I don't think I've seen that.
Wes has one. He
does?
wears it all the time. And first of all, the chain's so long, so it like goes down to like where your belly button is. So you look like a jackwagon wearing this chain that goes all the way down to your belly button. And then at the very end, it has the smallest, the most minuscule fucking lighter. not even, I don't even know if the tank is enough to light a cigar entirely. I think it is meant for cigarettes or like small sticks. And it's just, that kind of looks gimmicky. But ST DuPont, I think with ST DuPont and what's the other one, Ellie Blue, a lot of that is, like you said, the higher end stuff is very heirloomy. It's very much like people that don't collect watches, and that's like their Rolexes.
Yeah.
So it's like cigar Rolexes. You're spending, $1,500 to $2,000 on a really dope soft flame, but that soft flame, your children will be able to hand that down.
Yeah.
They're really quality made. But some of the like lower end stuff, I would say, is kind of gimmicky. Like there's some of their single torches that it says it's wind resistant. Most torches.
Yeah, it's a torch, bitch.
So you marketing it as a high velocity wind resistant, cool. Most torches are that
torch
way.
flame guy.
So it's, I don't know. So some of it could be, but their high end stuff's pretty legit.
I mean, to me, like some of the gimmicky shit is like the $30,000 fucking dollar lighter. That's like they had a.
Was it a roulette table?
Roulette, yeah.
That one, yes, I'll give you that.
That
but then,
was
like Rolex makes those.
I think they made a Game of Thrones.
Yeah, the Game of Thrones series is a bit
gimmicky.
Roulette. I mean, you see it at the watchmakers,
and that's the price point of those things. That make it like insanely gimmicky like that too. Like if they were more akin to their high end lighters. $2,000, $3,000. When you get into the $30,000, it's just gimmicky.
And all it is like it's a limited. I mean, what was the recent one? Was like a Le Mans racing lighter, and it was their high quality lighter, and the print was a limited edition print, and it came with like the cool little model car stand and whatever. So they raised the price on that. So I think that goes into something similar to like Davidoff Oro Blanco, where it's like the price point is what's the gimmick, not necessarily the product. The product's probably dope, but the print is the only thing that increases that price point so high.
Right.
So I think, with ST DuPont, some of it is, some of it isn't. I don't know. Kind of on the fence with those. I like ST DuPont.
I want a lighter for myself, honestly. Like I said, I would hand it down to like an heirloom.
Oh yeah, that's one of those. If you're talking about accessory holy grails,
the thing that makes me not want those as an heirloom though is the proprietary filling.
And it's French.
French is gay. But the proprietary like nozzles that you got to use for them.
Yeah.
And then the color specific.
They're color specific. They're all. They have, at least at our lounge, we have 5 different fuel types for their lighters, and we have like a chart because none of us can fucking remember them. Like we have a chart of which lighters go to which fuels.
Yeah.
And the issue is not so much the concept that there are different fuels for it. The issue is that if you don't use the right fuel, it fucks up your warranty.
Yeah.
So like I think that would be the issue with that, is if you have different fuels, that's fine. But like if I make a minor mistake, or I take it and someone fills it with the red can and it's supposed to be the black can, even though it's still your same product, that violates my fucking warranty. If I go ship it in and say, man, this isn't fucking working. Well, what fuel did you use? Well, I used the red can. Well, this is the black can, so we can't really do anything for you. Like, you shouldn't be...
Yeah, it's just outrageous. And that's the only deterrent for me actually buying one. If they can figure that out and make that less proprietary and more universal...
Yeah.
Then yeah, because if it's gonna be an heirloom and I'm gonna give it to my kids, some of the fluid may discontinue.
Yeah.
And then, so what's my kid going to fill it with?
Well, and that's the thing. So some of the fuel will discontinue, but like they'll just bring it back as something else. They'll be like, oh, well, this one technically can go in all the yellow ones. but it's like better than the original yellow one.
You know what I mean? Then my kid now,
So it's
now
like
my
a
kid's got to
money thing.
do fucking bunch of research.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's.
I mean, it is a holy grail item. It is a hot item. People
It is.
like that's
It's
when
dope.
we're talking
I
about
want one.
accessories.
It's just that's my main deterrent.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'll gladly use it while I'm alive. But even again, 30 years down the road, man, I'm when you change up the fluid that goes in it, or you get rid of the fluid that goes in it, man, what the fuck am I gonna do with the fucking? Now it's just a cool device that makes a fucking ping noise. That's all it does. Yeah. Here's
And
some-
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not big on fucking warranties, mainly because 90% of the time there's so many stipulations it's fucking pointless.
No, I like warranties, dude. There's some items I've had.
There's
where
certain ones, yeah.
I fucking trash the shit out of several of them, and they just keep.
But like with the fuel for ST DuPont, I'm not gonna lie. Zycar in an ST DuPont just has more oomph to it. The amount of times where I'm like,
Will
ST
Zycar work in the higher end ST DuPonts? I don't like a $2,000 fucking ST
I don't know. I never tried it on a $2,000 one, but like
I'd like to see
the
if it does.
yeah, the $300 to $400. I've noticed that if you use ST DuPont fuel and you go to light it, it's softer. It's not as aggressive.
Which on a stick,
Which
if
is
you're
fine.
burning high end sticks. That's
Yeah,
kinda
but like
what
if
you
I have
want.
it cranked up, all the way, and I'm getting a really small fucking torch, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to be able to change the levels. If I change it any more than all the way up, that torch doesn't light because it's so small, so minuscule. So if you put high performance Zycar in one of those torches, the $300 to $500 torches, you have a little more choice with your flame length. You can put it on medium, you can put it on low, and still get a decent enough torch. So yeah, I have voided. Fuck you, Nate. Nate just put a pick in his goddamn cigar. Fuck this guy. You fucking monster. Yeah, but the fuel, you'll see you look like a fucking idiot.
Oh, I gotta put my pinky out. Hold on.
But yeah, put your
Is this
pinky out.
better?
God, what are we, 1930s? No, wait, that 1930s bad choice. That's World War II. Indubitably. Jesus Christ.
Do you have any Grey Poupon?
God, I wish we were doing video right now. You fucker. But yeah, the fuel, I violated some warranties in my day. And
Oh, yeah.
that Zycar fuel in one of those ST DuPont torches, I'm not going to go the $2,000 route. I have no idea. It's a little more powerful. You can actually like choose your torch velocity a little bit better. So, God, you know what? I'm still reinforcing the fucking pick thing. This looks
dude,
terrible.
I look cool right now.
Yeah, you look just as
Look,
cool as
You gonna get a picture of me? Get a
Magic
picture of
Johnson
me.
AIDS.
I gotta.
Let's get a fucking picture of this sweet boy. Let me zoom in on that fucking shit. Oh yeah, that's sexual. All right, now hold it. Yeah, there you go. Like, and you got your murder shirt on. Jesus Christ. Oh, those will be on the social medias, guys.
I feel fucking cool right now.
Feel free to edit those as you please. Oh yeah, this one's my favorite.
God damn, I look so fucking fruity in that shit.
Oh,
French.
Get fucking excited about those pictures.
Yeah.
I made him. Oh, also caveat: I did make him put a shirt on. I didn't say that. But
I picked the good one.
he picked the good
Dan hooked me up with this shirt. Detective Dan, thank you, baby.
murder baby. But yeah, I mean, what other? I don't know. We got
We
Opus
got-
X humidors.
Yeah, I just because when I was looking up stuff for this fucking episode, I came across this Opus X humidor that's also a watch winder for 3 different watches. I'm not a watch guy.
Yeah, watch
So it
guys
doesn't-
might think that's pretty dope.
Yeah, but I'm not a watch guy. I got a phone in my pocket that tells me the time pretty accurately.
Yeah, that's how I am. Not a watch guy.
So accurately, in fact, that I don't have to adjust it when I go over time zones.
Yeah.
So
And that made up thing, daylight savings time, we don't got to worry about that. It just switches over normally.
Normal. But yeah, the humidor with watch winder sounded sounded gimmicky as fuck to me. But I guess you're right. Like if you're a watch guy,
yeah. If you're a watch guy, I get it. But like, there's stuff that they do that's extra. I mean, humidors. The thing with humidors is you can get gimmicky with humidors, but also,
yeah, like that Fabergé.
The Fabergé egg, holy fuck. That Fabergé egg is way too over the top. If I walk into your house and you have a Fabergé egg that's a cigar humidor, I'm leaving.
See, man, now if I had that kind of fucking money, though, you wouldn't see it unless you go in my bathroom, because I would do something retarded like, this goes in my bathroom. Just to be fucking weird.
Like, could you imagine, you come over to my house, I have the lights down low, I got candles lit, and I reach over to my Fabergé egg to pull cigars out.
See, but mine would be next to the bathtub. So I'd be just rocking in the bathtub and like, I'm feeling like a cigar.
You get a cigar pick out.
And then because I think that Fabergé egg has like a remote that raises it.
God, that's worse.
You fucking like, I reach for my remote in the tub with all the bubbles on my arms.
It's so pretentious.
Like, dude, just imagine it though. And then this thing pops up, and I just grab a fucking, and I wouldn't fill it with El Septimo.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. It's cool in a different circumstance. If you just had like a humidor, and you press the button, the thing opens.
Yeah.
Different story. The fact that it's a Fabergé egg is what throws it off. That's the part that's gimmicky. Not the door opening by itself. There's nothing. I can't think of anything more homoerotic than I walk into a grown man's house, and he has a pink and gold Fabergé egg, and he goes, "Wait, watch this." And he pushes the button, and it fucking opens up. Yeah. It's just weird.
It is.
It's too much.
It's pretty French.
You live in a fucking trailer, and you have a Fabergé egg.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Like you're like you live in all trailer trash.
You got this fake fucking wood paneling wall.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. The refrigerator's sinking in a little bit because the floor's all fucking like from moisture underneath the trailer.
Oh god, it's my childhood. I fucking remember those. And it's like the whole house kind of creaks and shakes when you're walking. Here, come back to the back room here.
Check out my Fabergé egg.
Check out my Fabergé egg. It's with all my precious moments figurines.
Fuck off, bro. Those figurines are dope, man. Don't talk shit about that. Fucking cunt.
Every trailer had them. That's my favorite.
Dude.
Oh shit!
My mom had a bunch of those. Those are family heirlooms too. You fucking cunt. Talk shit. They're called precious moments, man. They're precious. They remind you of the precious moments. Fuck.
Fuck's sake. Oh, this is good. Yeah, the Fabergé eggs pushing it. With like so
no, man, because now, goddamn, dude. In the trailer, you got the Fabergé egg filled with precious moments figurines, dude.
It's bad.
See, that's what's up. Don't fill it with cigars. Fill it with the fucking precious moments fucking figurines.
It's just like
that's beautiful, dude.
You got like 50 precious moments figurines in the dead center. The fucking piece de resistance, a fucking Fabergé egg that opens up to Septimo cigars.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, it's classic, and it plays like harp music.
It does, I think.
Does it?
I think so.
Oh, I just made that up. God damn it.
It does, dude. Yeah, man.
Oh, it's so bad.
That's beautiful.
No, it's not. It's terrible. I fucking hate it.
Actually, yeah, man.
Next time
I'd be in my bathroom next to the tub.
Next time I show up to record, I'm going to show up and there's going to be a fucking precious moments and Fabergé eggs around his bed. Or his fucking bathroom. Oh, God. As the son of a woodworker, I will admit some of these, like, so that Opus X humidor we have at the lounge, yes, lots of really fancy gold fittings and whatever. It's $6,000. As much as I would like to shit on that price point, yes, that may be too extreme. We may have marked it up. I don't fucking know.
Well, I think the original cost of that with cigars was like $11,000, close to $12,000.
Okay.
So it's about half.
That's about, yeah. As a son of a woodworker, I will admit that the extra features and the extra attention to detail on said humidor, it's not a gimmick. That's actually one of the few. There's certain humidors where I'll be like, yeah, okay, Fabergé egg, that's too much. But like, if we're just talking about plain box humidors with like the lacquer deal and the wood grain and the inlay and how they joints and whatnot.
There's other humidors though that look gimmicky but are just like dope. Like there's a guy out of Cuba, I can't remember his name for the life of me, but he makes some incredibly dope fucking humidors.
Oh yeah,
and he usually makes them for the special events that Cuba holds and everything for like Cohiba and shit. But this guy, I mean, he makes some humidors where you can't see the fucking seams of where the humidor opens.
Oh yeah,
and it's a trick that you have to use to open it and get your cigars out. And it's just there's some really dope fucking humidors, but I'm not not a big humidor person.
I think, yeah, I mean, I'm on the same boat. I will say that like, just for display purposes, I would say, yeah, Holy Grail wise, you want a really good dope cutter, really dope lighter, St. DuPont, whatever, and you want a really dope humidor at least once in your life, just like your three Holy Grail heirlooms.
Yeah, so not you're the gimmick.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm at least with that too. No, I mean, because dude, that purple drip ashtray I got.
Yeah, that one's dope.
That's gimmicky as fuck, but goddamn, that ashtray looks fucking slick.
So I guess what we're saying is sometimes it's okay to be a gimmick. Listen, all of this shit that we are talking about, you might not. It's all subjective. You may not agree with it. You're definitely wrong about the cigar podiums. You're definitely wrong about cigar picks. Now that I'm watching Nate smoke with one.
Fucking dope.
All of those, you're fucking wrong. Fabergé egg, Precious Moments, probably wrong.
The only thing is I just didn't let the fucking ash ride like a motherfucker on this. I should have done that with a pick in it, dude.
Oh yeah, you'd have looked.
I would have looked cool, man. You would have took a picture of me, and then on Instagram, all the bitches have been fucking swooning.
Yeah, I'd have to block
every
them.
comment like, "My pussy's so wet. My pussy's so wet."
God, that ash is so big. That's the biggest 2 inches I've ever seen.
Yeah, baby.
It'd look a lot less gay if you didn't have a pick in it. Now he's smoking. Now he's smoking it like he's snorkeling. What a fuck stick. Son of a bitch. This is probably my favorite episode. I'm not going to lie. This is a good episode. Fuck's sake.
Man, we touched on a lot of shit. I kind of wanted to cut it off soon because I kind of like the shorter episodes.
Yeah, we're rolling right now. This is.
We do have also celebrity cigars, but maybe let's touch on that for another episode.
I mean, we can. At the end of the day, celebrity cigars. We don't have to go through each specific one.
No. At
the end of the day, celebrity cigars, they are a fucking gimmick, but there are good ones and bad ones. It's the same as like with the accessories. There are good ones and bad ones. Like,
well, I saw somebody make a comment, and I totally agree with it. Usually, like when celebrities are tied to something, it's gimmicky as fuck.
Unless they're invested in it.
But yeah, in the cigar industry specifically, it can fucking break you like a motherfucker to have a product that just doesn't work. You know?
Yeah.
You kind of have to have a product that will do well.
Yeah.
And have your fucking name tied to it. And the other thing is, a lot of times when it's a cigar that a celebrity's involved with, it's because that celebrity genuinely likes cigars.
Yes.
So they go through the proper channels. They get the proper people to make their stuff. This isn't like some third party, like energy drinks and celebrities. Every fucking
Liquor.
Energy drink that I've had that involves a celebrity tastes like generic Smartie tastes. You know, the candy Smarties tasting fucking energy drink.
Yeah.
ICP had one. Marilyn Manson had one. Fucking all these bands. Slipknot had one. And they all taste like that generic fucking energy
slap
drink.
their name on it.
But Guy Fieri, Went through Espinosa. Espinosa's fucking dope. Jeremy Piven, I didn't even know who the fuck that was.
Oh yeah,
And I still really don't know who he is, but he went through Elosion. Good
basketball.
choice.
Yeah,
Jeremy Piven, no, he's an actor. He's an actor. He's been in some films. I think he's kind of B-rate, but
oh
yeah, B-rate actor.
thought he was
If you saw a picture of him, you'd be like, "Oh, I know that
probably.
cunt."
Yeah,
Metallica went through Drew Estate. I'm not gonna sit here and herald those two cigars.
they're not terrible.
They're not
either,
terrible though.
Yeah.
They're worth smoking. And I just went and watched Metallica last night and Thursday night. And boy, did I wish I had the fucking cigars to smoke while I was there, but they would have kicked my ass out. But the Metallica cigars are dope. Karl Malone.
Yeah,
He went through La Aurora.
yeah.
Which is fucking hilarious that you don't really like La Aurora, but you like the Karl Malone.
That Karl Malone slaps.
I'm gonna say this: La Aurora does make some dope shit. You
Yeah.
just gotta
you gotta really search for it.
you gotta search for it
Yeah.
through La Aurora.
I think with like there's good and bad. I'm pretty sure there are other examples of pretty rough cigars from celebrities. It's almost kind of like the liquor scene. Every famous person has some sort of fucking liquor attached to them that they whatever. But the issue is they're not with liquor. You can just put out. It's almost like the energy drinks. They could put out a mixer and put their name on it. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't have to necessarily be quality. They just go, oh well, it's the fucking I don't know, fucking rocks tequila.
Yeah,
Cool. It could be a mixer tequila. People are still gonna fucking love it because they're gonna just mix it into their drinks. With cigars, they kind of got to do more research. They gotta go, okay, so I know Espinosa's a fucking dude. Like I know that guy makes good cigars, and you have to smoke his cigars to know that. You can't just guess.
yeah, right.
So a lot of with cigars, I think cigars is a big exception where a lot of these celebrities, you kind of have to be smoking the cigar to know that the dude knows what he's doing. One exception, I would say, is Mike Tyson and Gurkha.
Yeah,
But that's just my opinion. But I think...
no, I don't think Tyson actually had really much to do with that. I think Gurkha reached out to Tyson,
Yeah.
because of that match with that young kid. I forget his name.
So Conor McGregor has his own cigar line now. He goes through... This is a prime example. Conor McGregor has a cigar line now called Notorious. It's all Dominican. He's going through a company or a manufacturer, a factory that I've never even heard of. This is a prime example of someone who did not do the research, just picked a company that will make him cigars for cheap that he can put his band on, put his name on, and people are going to buy them. They're going to be probably, I think, $15, $16 a pop. People are going to buy them because it has his name on them. Karl Malone, I guarantee you, smoked a fuck ton of cigars, smoked La Auroras, liked what they were producing, reached out.
And if I'm not mistaken, his daughter is a aficionado as well, and she fucking helped him figure out where to go.
Yeah, you got to know the product to have a cigar made and have it be quality.
Yeah.
Whereas like with liquor, you can kind of just bullshit. Oh, these guys made Patron. Let's fucking get them to fucking make me a tequila, and they're gonna use lower end.
It kind of feels like though that with liquor, it's like new brands trying to get in the industry, and they try to use cigars as hype for their brand.
Yeah, and then I mean, with liquor, I mean, at the end of the day, you can provide a shit liquor, and people will still consume it because it will be cheap enough to just throw in a mixer. Whereas if you can't, there's not going to be someone that's like, man, this cigar's dog shit. I'm going to keep buying it because you can't fucking get rid of that. It's dog shit or it's not.
Yeah, we're liquor. You know, if it's shit, you're just going to drink it to get juiced.
Yeah,
and you can mix it.
Yeah.
Nobody's really going to sit and take the time to infuse their own fucking shit cigar.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a gimmick, but I think there's exceptions. They're good gimmicks.
Yeah. I mean, like Michael Knowles has his Mayflower line, and I've heard a lot of people say they're actually pretty good cigars.
Yeah, they're not bad.
They're made by Oliva, apparently.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So, and I mean, Oliva's pretty dope. I have no hate for Oliva other
Oliva's
than
like
the $300 fucking cigar.
Yeah, Oliva's like neutral Switzerland. So besides Craig, who is obsessed with Oliva, I feel like Oliva's that like there's no one that fucking hates them, and there's no one besides Craig that is completely obsessed with them. It's very like people are like, cool, it's neutral, it's good. If I get one or if I see them, yeah, I'll buy one. It's all right. I've never had like the extremes. I've just had that kind of neutral center stance on them.
Every so often, I do see somebody like Craig. You know, like I saw somebody say that, like, well, fucking the Melanio never misses. That's like go-to cigar.
I mean, that's a fair statement. I've never had a bad Melania.
I've never had a bad Melanio either.
I've had aged ones that were dope. I've had fresh out of the box that were dope. I've never had issues with them.
Oliva's just it's
hard to have an opinion on them. Like, you know what I mean? Like they just work. It is what it is.
I had one Oliva where I was like, yo, this is dog shit. And I think it would be a hot take because I've seen people say they're phenomenal, but the Black Swan.
Oh, I haven't had that yet.
I think it's dog shit.
Yeah, that Black Swan line, I don't know. I'm on the fence about it.
I think it's dog shit. People like it though, but there's not another Oliva that I know of where I'm like, this is dog shit.
I mean, a lot of people really like, what is it, the 3? There's a 3 on the band.
Yeah.
Like, was it?
That was dope. I smoked one the other day. I thought it would be like a yard gar.
Yeah. It's actually pretty good.
It had a fucking broadleaf wrapper. That was a really good smoke, man. I kind of wasted that cutting the grass. I should have sat down with that one.
Yeah.
But because it's a cheaper stick.
Yeah. Luckily, they're not rare, so you can go get another one.
Or ask Craig, the one I smoked had age on it.
Oh, I was gonna say. I mean, ask Craig. He probably has like 100 of them.
I should ask Craig.
He literally bought a 90 count,
a little something with him.
Fucking 90 count Oliva special or whatever, and then had to buy a whole nother humidor because he goes, I don't have space for all these. I went ham, bought 90 of them. Fuck. Now I have no space.
I'll help you out. I'll store them for you.
Yeah, I'll smoke a couple. I'll test them for you, bud. I'll let you know when the prime age for them is. You just keep giving them to me, and I'll let you know. A couple years.
So, I'm going to say this. This is one of my final thoughts in the episode here. The concept for this Rocky Patel I smoked is totally gimmicky.
Yeah.
But the cigar itself, it's fire.
I'll agree with
I
that.
would definitely smoke more of these.
Yeah, I mean, snake, gimmick, absolutely. But of all of them, I would say, I mean, Davidoff, Plasencia, and Rocky Patel do year ofs. I don't think I've had any of them there I was like, man, these are fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, gimmick, yeah, but I would say definitely try it. It just recently came out. If you liked the Dragon, you're going to fucking like this.
Yeah.
It's dope.
I haven't had either one. I need to get on that. I fucks with Rocky.
Yeah.
I fucks with some gimmicky shit too, I guess.
We're I mean, in fairness, this podcast is kind of a fucking gimmick.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Gimmick.
So just fucking like what you like. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You're wrong about the podium and the pick. So I don't give a shit about what your stance is on that. But everything else, yeah, do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, stupid bitch.
Yeah. This has been dope. Good laughs. Good shit. This might be my favorite episode. We have any other upcoming stuff? We just did a raffle last week or so.
We'll be running a raffle on Instagram. Two things. We'll be running a raffle on Instagram to try to get more followers and then try to turn that into viewers or listeners rather. That's hard to translate. The funnel is a thing.
Yeah.
If you can expand the bottom of the funnel, the better. But we're just starting out. So we're going to run a raffle on Instagram. You'll see that posted up. Also, again, I want to bring up, if you know what the fuck that ringtone was.
Yeah. We'll send cigars.
We'll send cigars to you.
I think. And then, share this. I mean, that's the one thing, the biggest help, and this is why we did the raffle last week, was to, show our appreciation for the people that were like, yeah, I got a spare mic if you want to have guests, or here's $100, figure, like, we have shit.
Yeah,
we have so many ideas now. We have shit coming in that we're ordering and things like that, where it's like, if it wasn't for the 19 of you or however many there are now, if it wasn't for you guys, that first season, you know, it would have been a whole different scenario. So that first raffle, if you weren't in on it, like, this was appreciation. From here on out, a lot of these raffles are going to be a lot of just getting our name out there, trying to get anyone in on this.
There's a possibility that we'll do a season 2 appreciation too.
Oh yeah.
So if you have been listening,
our favorite smokes from season 2.
Our favorite smokes from season 2.
But, like, share it. Like, if you think someone likes this kind of fucking fucked up humor, share that shit. Anyone. I mean, there are people at the lounge that I pitch it to where I'm like, God, I really hope he doesn't listen to it. This is not his fucking
not
jam.
His thing, yeah.
But I'm still pitching it, and I got people that, you know, I think it's their jam, and they're like, I haven't listened to it.
For a while there, shit wasn't working on Apple Music, but I guess it's on Apple Music now. You gotta look up Los Jerkos on Apple Music.
I mean, it's not
should
for
show
everyone.
up in the Apple Podcast app as well.
It's not for everyone, but share it. I mean, you never know. It's just fun to listen to.
Yeah.
It makes you feel better about yourself because we're fucking idiots.
That's right. All right, guys. Don't forget to fuck yourself.
Peace.
Peace.
Big shout out to our boy Adam for hooking Nate up with that Rocky Patel Smoking World Championship stick. Nothing like a cigar that makes you feel like you're in the Olympics for sitting on your ass and puffing slow. You're a fucking G, Adam. You throw us some coin, we throw you some groin. Drop a donation, and boom, you're getting credited in an episode of Los Jerkos. Executive producer, sponsor, Cigar Fairy. You call it, we just say thanks with style.